Hey guys, it's Alex, welcome back to StatueForum, and I'm back again with another review for you guys. This is my fourth review in this little series from Diamond Select. Yes, Diamond Select have been very kind to send us some pieces for review for us guys over at StatueForum, and this is actually my, like I say, the fourth one I've reviewed. Now if you haven't seen the last few reviews, go and check them out. I reviewed a Wolverine, a Deadpool and a Black Panther, all from their Premier collection, and you'll definitely want to check out the Black Panther one because you will be able to win that statue. Yes, we're doing a few giveaways here as well, so as usual, jump over to StatueForum.com, sign up, look for the competition details. They should be up by the time this review goes up, and you know, competition should be happening. Now, like I say, the last few statues were from their Marvel Premier collection, and this is from a completely different line and obviously a completely different franchise. So this is from Diamond Select's Legends in 3D line. Now, basically, to me and you, that is a half-scale bust line. Now, obviously, this isn't half scale exactly, but it's half scale size. So if you do actually look on the Diamond Select website and check out some of these Legends in 3D busts, they've done everything you can think of, from, you know, all your Marvel like Deadpool and Wolverine. I've seen stuff from the Castlevania animated series. They've done Bruce Lee, they've done Pennywise from the new It films, they've done the Rocketeer. Just anything and everything is getting a half scale bust, and the best thing is, as of the last statues I reviewed, these guys are pretty damn cheap. This Pacific Rim bust, if you didn't know, this is Gipsy Danger from Pacific Rim. This one runs at $200 because it is obviously a little bit bigger, but all the normal ones like Deadpool and things like that run at about $150. Now, for a half scale bust, and it is truly a bust because we're just talking a head on a base more than, you know, I think there's a bit of shoulder in there with some of them, but for $150 you can pretty much get a pretty decent bust collection going. And I think with half scale they look great sitting next to 1/6 or 1/4 scales, so you can mix and match as per usual. But like I say, this is Gipsy Danger from Pacific Rim. And now I said this wasn't half scale because if you don't know Gipsy Rim as Gipsy Danger, let's get that right. Gipsy Danger is a huge robot slash mech slash Jaeger. So although this is half scale in size, it's not actually half scale because that would be as big as my house. And I don't think Diamond would be producing that for $200. Now, if you haven't seen Pacific Rim, I'd definitely go and check it out. It's a Del Toro film, a huge love letter to Japanese mecha and monster movies, which I'm a huge fan of anyway. And Pacific Rim is a love letter to all that. And it's done ever so well. The special effects, the setup, story's not the greatest, but it doesn't matter. It's a big monster movie, and it's got some of the most spectacular monster and mecha scenes that you've ever seen in a film. Pacific Rim Uprising, yeah, probably don't watch that one. That's not so great. But a little bit more. I've been spinning this bust over and over and over, but as you can probably tell, it's really well painted. The blues that they've used are kind of slightly, not metallic, I'm going to say a little bit pearlescent. They really catch the light, and the hammered detail all over the actual body of Gipsy is really, really, really cool. We are going to get a little bit closer in a second, but as you can tell, this is just a really well sculpted and painted bust. We'll go over a few of the little details in a moment, but just to say that this guy does weigh quite a good chunk of polystone resin here, and just to give you a quick heads up on measurements on Gipsy, he's about 14 inches tall and about 11 inches, 12 inches wide, so a good size but nothing too huge. Again, great to match up with existing figures or statues. So I'm going to pause, guys, we're going to zoom in on that base and then move up to his face. And we're back, and as you can see, guys, at the base here we've just got the Gipsy Danger logo. I've got a tiny bit of polystyrene there, which I can't get out. I'll get that out afterwards. Full colour art box and polystyrene inserts on this guy, of course. So no worry, he all comes in one piece as well, so no worry of getting anything damaged. And on the actual base here, we're going to move a little bit closer. As you can see, we've got some really nice weathering, and you know, it's kind of based on the cargo hold for Gipsy and all the other Jaegers. Some really nice weathering here, some rust and additional paintworks. It's really, really well done. The logos are painted up really neat. Now going over the lines, and even the logos have got a tiny bit of wear to them. It's a nice solid base that does its job and is fit for the theme. Now we've moved up to the actual body. Like I say, there's this really good hammer texture on the actual bodywork here, all these little divots, so it actually looks like, you know, it's worn. Really, really well done. Little touches of paint here on logos, on warning bits. As we come around to the side, you can see all the grating. A lot of detail underneath as well. You've got all these turbines here, all fully sculpted in. And come around the back, more textures. The line at the back will get a little bit higher in a minute, guys. All those grills are well sculpted and you know, all details are really well picked up on it. And like I said, there's blue, like iridescent paint is really good at capturing the lights, and you can see some metallics in there where the paint's gone. Let's move up a little bit more to that face. So you can see they've actually used like a clear resin here with like a honeycomb effect underneath it. All the details are there. Really, really nicely done. And the textures and, like I say, that hammer effect and those paints carry on all the way through. And then up the back, there's the rest of that stripe. And just a little bit higher up here, all the texturing. We come back round to the face. Paint's really clean, really well done. You couldn't really ask for more. Now, of course, it would drive up the price, but I am a sucker for a light up feature. I would have loved if this lit up, or Gipsy does actually have lights around here and on top of here. It would have been great if they'd added in, but obviously that makes a more expensive bust. And for, I think for the $200 price point, you get quite a good representation. And I can't really see anyone else doing a half scale or half scale size Pacific Rim bust. The Diamond are actually doing other bits and bobs as well from the movies, so check them out, some PVC figures and statues smaller scale. But this one's a bit of it's great. It's really, really well done. And like I say, the more Pacific Rim stuff that comes out, the better, in my opinion. A really good, solid piece, well sculpted, well painted. What more do you want for $200? That's all I can say, really. And this guy, I forgot to show this actually, but this guy's limited to 1,000. There's your certificate. This is a sample, of course, so we've got no number. And there we go, designed by Joe Allard and sculpted by Big Shot Toy Works. Diamond and Legendary. This is an authentic Diamond Select Toys Gipsy Day. So there you go, guys, that's my fourth and final review from the Diamond Select items that we've been given. Like I say, go back and check out the other reviews, Wolverine, Deadpool and Black Panther. Definitely check out Black Panther because we will be giving him away. He might have even been given away by the time watch this one, but hopefully not. We've also got some other prizes going up as well, some cold hard cash. So check that out. Jump over to StatueForum, sign up, and join in. And big thanks to Dan Slett for all these pieces, which are great. They really are. I'm just going to say at the end here that I've been really surprised, you know, like I said on a few other videos, you know, when you start buying more and more expensive stuff, it's nice to be brought back down to this, you know, there is good, really good quality items out there for the money. And I think Dan Slett are totally showing that and really showing it really well. So there you go, guys. I'll leave it there, and we'll see you next time. Bye.